The funniest thing for me is that we're playing the game, and then Jerry gets an offer from the banker for $50,000, and he's like, "What?" And I look at him, and I'm like, "Are you gonna take the offer? Or are you gonna keep playing?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "Do you know how to play Deal or No Deal?" And he's like, "Nah." Hi. What a weirdly enthusiastic welcome.
Hi.
That was way more enthusiastic. Holy shit. You sound like a haunted teddy bear, like a haunted toy that's come to life that you learn not to trust halfway through the movie. Welcome to the Joystick Show. Already off tangent. That's how it goes here.
Always.
Before we get even more off tangent, it'd be really helpful if you could like this episode of the Joystick Show, if you could subscribe to Team Joystick, and if any of these things that are currently right next to my face, that if they interest you, that's what we're going to be talking about on this episode.
If you're into it, yeah.
They're gone now. But, you know, what's interesting for me is that I'm going to be editing this in the next couple of days, and I have no fucking clue what those topics are going to be because I have one solid thing to talk about this week. But regardless, you guys want to just jump right into it?
Sure.
I told Jerry upstairs that some crazy news hit our wavelengths recently, right?
A little bit.
And that's that Donald Trump went to jail. Or, you know, whatever that means specifically. Can you explain it real quick? Can you give like a Dylan context?
Yeah. So essentially, like when someone is arrested for something, they don't, like, if you have money, you don't actually get arrested.
Yeah.
But now Trump and the people associated were like formally charged. Therefore, that's why, and taken in, that's why there's now official mugshots of them that exist.
So there's a very, you know, if you're on a different viewpoint, you might not agree with me, but a very satisfying picture going around of Donald Trump's mugshot.
I don't, as someone who's just like a contrarian, I guess, I'm not like super of like the woo. Like,
I'm not either,
on
but
that
it's
board.
hilarious.
I'm not in that boat, but I'm just like, God, for the lore of American society. Like, it was enough that we had like LBJ and stuff like that, who was like a funny president. Yeah. We had Reagan, who was an actor. We had George Bush, mentally handicapped. But now we have someone that's like, oh no, this is hysterical. We had someone that was a celebrity, then they became the president, then they did some not good stuff.
Yeah, and now they're getting arrested for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I saw that mugshot floating around, and it inspired me to come up with a brand new segment for the Joystick Show. I talked to Dylan earlier in the week. I was like, Dylan, I'm trying to come up with some ideas for what we could do this episode. And all Dylan's feedback is I'm always game for trivia stuff.
That's exactly what I said. I said, I don't care what it is, but I want something that's like either trivia or a game.
So in typical Joystick Show fashion, everybody look away from the screen right the fuck now. I swear if anybody looks at the screen, I will end your life. I'm not looking at the screen. All right, you can look at the screen now. We're playing Criminal Celebrities.
Nice.
Hey. Woo. As always, the title is the hardest.
Can you put it in an actual siren though?
No, I'm just going to put my woo woo over.
Louder.
Yeah, there you go. Like, fucking in typical Joystick fashion, it was very difficult for me to come up with a name for the segment, but the segment I got down. Don't worry, we're gonna have fun with that one. I got here a list of 8 celebrity mugshots.
Ooh.
And to coincide with their mugshots, I'm gonna sprinkle in some trivia about, you know, some problems these people may have faced with the law in their times. Okay.
I like this a lot, actually.
Sound good?
Yeah, this sounds pretty good.
Let me just pull it up in my notes here for a second.
Gotta have the coordination.
Now, you know what it is? I do it on my laptop, but then the notes immediately transfer to my phone.
Nice.
It's an amazing world we live in.
Yeah,
all right, you guys ready for number 1?
I am.
Let's take a look at our first celebrity. This is a very, very famous mugshot. Okay. You guys know who it is off the bat?
James Dean?
Oh my God, you guys are the worst. This is Frank fucking Sinatra.
Okay.
This is a young Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I said James Dean. I was like, this is a hot guy.
So, real simple question right off the bat, guys. What was Frank Sinatra arrested for? Was it tax evasion, possession of alcohol, seducing a woman, or being a wise guy? I don't know about you, but this guy emanates wise guy behavior.
This guy's definitely a wise guy, but I don't know if he's been arrested for being a wise guy.
Okay, what was C?
C was seducing a woman.
Okay, so this is the thing. This is a really long time ago, so I feel like 2 and 3 were like actual big. So I'll go that. I'll go seducing a woman.
Okay.
As like, because that's a joke answer, but I was like, he probably.
What's 2?
2 was possession of alcohol.
I'll go with 2.
Correct answer is 3. It was seducing a woman.
Wow.
I knew it sounded too good.
It does. So it does sound kind of funny, like you know, and this was in 1938, I believe.
Yeah.
But the actual context was that he, I mean, it's still not criminal. It's just a dickhead move. He got a woman to sleep with him by falsely making her believe he was going to marry her.
Oh, which back in the day, you know.
You can't do that, bucko. Did you tell a woman a lie?
Literally, like all of social media is in shambles if that's a crime. You know what I mean? Like you can't lie to a woman to get with them. The fuck, man.
All right, good shit, Dylan.
Thank you.
Dylan's got 1. Jerry's got 0. How's it feel, Jerry?
I'm chilling.
Okay, that'd be worse. But let's move on to number 2. You guys definitely know who this is.
Oh shit!
This was back when he was like a quarter.
Back when he was, I thought you were gonna say a teenager. I was gonna be like, yeah,
94. Damn. I will say this is a very young mugshot of 50 Cent, but the story we're gonna be covering is from a much later incident, actually fairly recent.
Okay.
Just for the mugshot's sake, for the visual purposes. What word did 50 Cent rap live in the Caribbean to get arrested? Was it motherfucker? Was it cocaine? Was it murder? Or was it gangster?
Oh, this is hard. Ooh. I'm gonna go with 2. Be based on like just island nations, drugs, things like that. But like 3 or 4 also seem pretty.
Can you run through them again?
Motherfucker, cocaine, murder, gangster.
Those are really big.
I'm gonna say gangster.
You're both wrong. It was motherfucker.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, 50 Cent was performing a concert at St. Kitts, the Caribbean island in the West Indies.
Nice.
And they warned him that he couldn't swear. He thought he could get away with it. In typical 50 Cent fashion, he laughed it all off. All right. Number Tress.
Okay.
The legend himself. We got Ozzy.
Hell yeah.
What U.S. landmark was Ozzy Osbourne arrested for publicly urinating at? Mount Rushmore, the White House, the Statue of Liberty, or the Alamo?
Fuck.
Again?
So immediately I was like Grand Canyon, and it wasn't there.
Oh man, I wish I put it in though.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore, the White House, Statue of Liberty, or the Alamo?
I think it's 1 or 4, but I'm gonna go with the Alamo.
I'm gonna go with Mount Rushmore.
You can't forget, bro. The Alamo, bro.
I mean, it was
the Alamo. He pissed on the Alamo. Yeah, he did. Good shit. I mean, that's just hilarious.
I feel like I knew. Oh my god.
For clarity, he didn't pee on the Alamo, but he did pee on like a memorial that coincides with it across the street.
Yeah.
So that's what he got arrested for. All right, number 4. This one. First of all,
I want to just see.
This is how bad the picture is. This is not me stretching it out. This is just a terrible. It's just a terrible picture.
He's wearing like a polo. He's like dressed up, you know. Like that's the bad part.
So Dylan, you know who this is, right?
This is awful.
This is 1/4 of Inside the NBA. We've got Charles Barkley. I feel like Dylan's gonna love this if he doesn't already know this. When Charles Barkley was arrested for a DUI in 2006, what did he tell the officer he was driving around the corner to get? An ice cream cone, a 12-pack of beer, a blowjob, or a pack of cigarettes?
Can you repeat the whole thing again?
When Charles Barkley was arrested for a DUI in 2006, what did he tell the officer he was driving around the corner to get? An ice cream cone, a 12-pack of beer, a blowjob, or a pack of cigarettes?
All right, I'm gonna go with ice cream cone, but it would be funny to be like, oh, that's okay. I'm driving. I'm just going to get more alcohol. Like that's such a good alibi. Fucking foolproof. But you know what? I'll go with ice cream cone.
Ice cream cone?
I think it is ice cream cone. I feel like I've heard this.
Nah, that motherfucker was driving around the corner to get a blowjob, bro. Straight up, yeah. That's what he told the officer. Apparently, after he got to the precinct, he told another employee at the police precinct that he would tattoo his name on his ass if it meant it would get him out of prison.
Oh, God. And guys, to think that like, now we like talk about this whole cancellation thing. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, someone could bring that up tomorrow.
He doesn't have a ring. There's no need to cancel him. Fucking and also just I want to preface, we promote safety and good decisions here at Joystick. So if you are gonna drive around the corner for a blowjob, please do so responsibly and not under the influence.
Yes, please. Call an Uber, or even then just call a prostitute to come directly to your house.
Just get the blowjob safely. Is what we're saying.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Look up Craigslist.
You guys ready for number 5? What's the 2-0, right? All right.
Yes.
See if Jerry can keep it up. First off, rest in peace. Rest in peace. What you talking about? Shout outs to Gary Coleman. Yeah. Now that I've said the rest in peace part, when I looked up this mugshot, there were many pictures comparing him to Yoda, and that is hilarious.
Yeah, bro. I just want one of his grills, honestly.
Oh, for sure.
I want one of the Gary Coleman grills. I need one.
When a fan refused to pay Gary Coleman for a picture and snapped one anyway, Coleman attempted to run him over with his car. How much did Coleman want for the selfie? $5, $20, $50, or $100?
Oh my god. Okay, so how big did Gary can we this is making me not like Gary Coleman? Like really?
I mean,
he's a pretty bad guy.
Gary Coleman was selling grills on Drake and Josh in season 1. I don't think he was doing much anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a safe 50. I'll go with 50.
How much?
5, 20, 50, 100.
20.
It was 20.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we got
20.
one.
Good shit, Jerry. Gary
got
Coleman
one.
wanted $20, and when he didn't get it and he took the picture anyway, he tried to run him over with his car.
I'm just. By the way, I know this is horrible, and I don't mean offense to anybody, but I imagine I'm getting in a little Tonka truck.
No, I was gonna make a similar joke, and I'm glad I don't have
like
to
the
now,
little kites one, like the yellow top and the red bottom.
Yeah.
I imagine him getting into a really big car.
The Flintstones car where you run your feet on the bottom.
Yeah, or even just one of the. Oh my god, little tykes, bro.
All right,
2-1.
Good shit, Jerry. You guys ready for number 6?
I thought he was a big shot.
He looks
number
so
6,
evil.
We got the legend himself, James Brown.
James Brown.
When someone attending an event next to James Brown's office mistakenly used the singer's toilet, Brown walked into the event with a pistol and shotgun in hand, eventually leading cops on an intense chase. What was the event next door? An insurance seminar, a CPR class, a Christmas party, or a work retreat?
Repeat the beginning.
Might I just add, the idea of James Brown walking into any of these 4 with 2 guns in hand is hilarious to me.
Even the thought of seeing being at the event and being like, is that a guy with 2 guns? Is that James Brown holding 2 guns?
So was it an insurance seminar, a CPR class, a Christmas party, or a work retreat?
I'm gonna go Christmas party.
I'm gonna go CPR class.
I'm gonna go Christmas party.
Correct answer was an insurance seminar. Yeah, but apparently he led them on an intense car chase. It was insane. And
that's hysterical.
When I read it, I think they shot 23 bullets at his tires to stop him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I hope his car was insured.
All right, ready? Number 7. You having fun there?
No, it was really bad.
All right. In 1991, what instrument was Matthew McConaughey arrested for playing in the nude while high on marijuana? The guitar, the bongos, the flute, or the trumpet?
The bongos.
Oh my god, I have to envision them. Can you repeat them?
The guitar, the bongos, the flute, the trumpet.
I'll go with the classic guitar.
Good shit, Jerry. It was the bongos.
The bongos.
When the neighbors called the police on him, and when they showed up, they found a nude Matthew McConaughey playing the bongos for another nude man standing up, dancing, and clapping his hands.
10 out of 10. What else do you do with your boys,
All right. You guys are at 2 out of 2. This is the last one.
Oh, shit. Jerry with a comeback?
And I feel like this is one you might be able to get. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see who gets the win. There's not really a tiebreaker, but I'll let you guys get a second choice.
Yeah, of course.
Nobody gets it. All right?
Oh, a legend.
A legend when it comes to,
public events, getting arrested.
Right?
Man.
Some public buffoonery. We have here Shia LaBeouf. What convenience store did Shia LaBeouf refuse to leave from when he was arrested for a public intoxication? Was it Duane Reade, CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens?
Oh these are all the same store, bro.
I know, but it was one of those.
It was a CVS.
I'm gonna go with Walgreens.
Jerry locking it in with the CVS. Dylan locking it in with the Walgreens.
That Walgreens, baby.
The correct answer is Walgreens.
Crazy.
Good shit,
I
Dylan.
saw the wall.
Steal.
That wall was in front of me. I saw it. I mean, I almost blew it. I almost
Nice.
blew the two.
Shia LaBeouf was arrested for public intoxication at a Walgreens in Chicago at 2:25 in the morning.
Oh, I went to that. I went to
You
that.
probably did. You were probably at that.
How
at that
it has
Walgreens
to be pretty
recently.
hard to get arrested for being drunk at a store, right? Like, how long are you in the store to get arrested? there?
That is a very good point, Jerry. You have to. You really have to linger.
What's crazy is apparently this part I forgot. I try my best to remember like the other fun facts to tie into it to add to it, but it actually said the stuff he went into the store to buy, and it was just like super like in and out shit. It was like a pack of cigarettes, it's like ramen or something like that.
Yeah.
So again, like Jerry said, I don't know what the fuck went on, but security.
Yeah,
guard
which is
said,
crazy.
yeah,
And I noticed that too. Even just being in Chicago, I don't mean to talk about my trip again, but in Chicago, they sell alcohol and like stuff. They sell like tobacco now. They sell everything there because they don't have the same laws.
Gotcha.
So like I saw someone buy a cigarettes and Maker's Mark and they put it in a plastic bag. I was like, what the fuck?
Anyway, before we get into that,
Yeah, I mean,
thanks for enjoying Criminal Celebrities, guys.
That was
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was a really good segment.
Yeah.
You guys learned some new fun facts about some of your famous or infamous celebrities.
Infamous.
And I think the important thing to note is rest in peace, Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
You shining star.
If you live near his grave, leave him $20.
Different strokes.
No, give him a 20. Be like, hey, take a photo, take a selfie with it.
I was gonna say the most fucked up thing.
No.
I want to.
Okay.
You think he's full sized in heaven?
No, but God loves him more because
yeah. They're all perfect.
They
but
have they have a little like playpen.
Now you fucked it up.
Like the puppy thing.
I took it to 11. You took it to 15. You just compared to puppies, bro.
Hey.
Oh shit! Everybody knows animals have their own heaven, Dylan.
Yeah,
That's how that works. All right. Does that mean that they have their own hell too? These are things we have to think about, right? If a dog
Bad
eats a child's
dogs.
face, I don't think they're going to doggy heaven.
That zebra that looked
I
at
think
me
they're
weird.
playing blackjack with Goofy in the hellhole.
Goofy.
I don't know. Family Guy says Goofy's in the hell. Right?
Goofy and Brian are definitely in hell. Snoopy probably in heaven.
Snoopy's like he's in limbo right now, bro. He's figuring it out.
Snoopy's alive right now, bro.
Just laying down
Snoopy's
somewhere.
vibing.
Because he should be in heaven, but he's the Red Baron too, and he's committed war atrocities. We can't forget
The
this.
Red Baron.
He's dropped bombs.
He's dropped bombs,
He's
bro.
dropped
Like
bombs.
he's got that PTSD, man. What other cartoon dogs are in hell? That's
Clifford.
topic two.
Which
Cartoon
cartoon
dogs are in hell. Bro.
I think that cartoon dog was friends with Hitler. I think he's worse.
Definitely Hong Kong Phooey.
What about Clifford?
The racism towards Asians.
Oh, I don't even know. Wait, what is that?
Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong
How
Kong.
do you guys not
Phooey.
know about Hong Kong Phooey?
What is that?
That is the most racist thing. Not that, you know what I mean? Like that's the most casually racist. That's like they named an Asian. Was he Asian?
No, he was he looks black to me.
Oh,
That's Hong Kong Phooey.
yo, Hong Kong movie's fucking fly.
Like,
I
don't know
remember
what
this
Hong-
guy.
They literally made Snoop Dogg an actual dog.
Yeah, like I don't know what he is, but I know he's not Asian. You know what I'm
Hong
saying?
Kong Phooey, bro.
That's just me. I don't know, man. It's another famous cartoon dog.
There's a lot.
The dog from Up is definitely in heaven.
Yeah.
That's a treasured dog.
All the Dalmatians, I feel like they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're set. They're set.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them, so you got to figure like 6 of those 102 are they're burning. They're burning.
It's a high heaven rate.
All right,
We're
done with that.
We're done. Yeah, we're
done
finished.
with
We're
that.
finished. We're finished with that.
That would have been fun if we prepared it. It was a good improv skill.
Yeah.
You know? First, we have to come up with dogs. Then we have to think about where they are. It's difficult shit, man.
Yeah.
It's hard being a podcast.
Very difficult.
Do you have anything you'd like to bring up?
I would. There was something I wanted to talk about a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like it got a little sidetracked.
Okay.
So this weekend we had a couple of options to do the podcast. I kind of wanted to originally I wanted to do it tomorrow because tomorrow during the day I'm free, but tomorrow night I'm busy.
Got you.
And that's because I am going to a special event.
First off, it's gotten to a weird point now where like I open Dylan's Instagram stories and I don't know what the fuck to expect. You know, it's either like Dylan's at Citi Field and we had no idea about it. Dylan's in another state, we had no idea about it. Dylan's taking a picture of Miss Piggy in a glass case.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah. I saw the
Muppets.
That's the Museum of the Moving Image Muppets exhibit.
Gotcha.
They have a whole Jim Henson.
Okay.
Like one floor is all Jim Henson.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
So what fun event?
So I am. My girlfriend is Greek, and I am experiencing an event which is known as Bouzoukia. Okay. So hear me out. This is some serious shit, guys. All right.
Yeah.
So in my head, when I first heard about this, I thought it was like a ballroom type deal, you know, where it was like a thing you went to. So essentially, it's Greek dance night.
Can I tell you what I think it is?
Okay.
Just from the name alone.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bunch. It's like it sounds like an event where a bunch of people just run off of a dock. I don't know why, but like, you know, like they just set up a dock and then they're like, hey, and they all just run off. Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean that's pretty close, but no, it is very. I don't want to say boring, but it is the event of dancing. So imagine like a nightclub.
Okay.
But instead of playing like club music, they play traditional Greek songs.
Got you.
There's one guy, keyboard.
Yeah.
Another guy, a little guitar thing called a bouzouki.
Got you.
And once midnight hits, they start chain smoking. So just to get the visual. So a restaurant empty from about 9 p.m. up until like 10 to 11, which is when it starts.
That's when it starts.
It starts late.
Up.
Yeah, so it starts packing up. So we get in, not a lot of people. I've only been twice, and both times I've been fucking floored by this experience. So again, like I said, I thought it was like a ballroom type, like, you know, like Sweet 16 vibes. It's a big circle.
Like a hall.
Yeah, it's a tiny restaurant in Astoria.
Gotcha.
But they move everything out of the way. There's room to do shit. I see a waiter try to move around a fucking drunk dude dancing. It's fantastic. But the best part about it are the singers, because there is the two people who play the music, and then there is a singer who every time is just a random dude sitting at one of the chairs, and then midway through he just gets up, just starts fucking belting. I'm like, gee, was this like a guest? Is this like a random something? No, there's usually like a female singer, and then there's like at least one or two male singers, then they rotate throughout the night.
Is it just me, or does it sound like Hispanics and Greeks would get along well?
Especially when you bring like how much they love food into the mix,
loud music, even just like the idea of clearing out space in a restaurant to dance sounds like the most Hispanic thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and it's all like, except it's very like a lot of it's like circles and stuff like that. It's less.
You can't tell if half of us are Arab or not.
Yeah. Ooh,
Look at that.
Yeah. But essentially in Greece, what they do is they break the plates. That's a really big tradition. Yeah. So, and what they do is instead of using glass or porcelain, they use clay. So that way, when you break the plate, it like shatters in a non-jagged way.
Okay.
And then it's easier to clean up. You don't have to worry about like the glass breaking, blah blah blah.
Cool.
But in America, you don't do that. We just pretend that the singer is a stripper, and you put the money.
Okay.
Yeah, so you tip like $10 or $20, and then they come over with singles and just pour the money on.
But to clarify, all clothes are on. It's just
no one. People
the behavior is stripper behavior.
The behavior is the money part, the making it rain part.
Got you.
Which I feel like they should just give the money to the person. I feel
we should. I feel like they should do that, and I feel like we should make it rain for way more professions. I'm just saying.
Oh, that'd be good.
Take your car into the shop. A homie's fixing it up. It's all once. It's gonna go for a while. But
It'd be more fun.
Oh, it's always all ones.
All ones, yeah.
You always have to have all ones. Definitely.
Not, but like imagine having to fix like a $400 problem. Your mechanic just like fucking give it some time. Okay.
Yeah. It's like all over.
I stood in line at the bank for this.
Yeah. This clean money going straight into oil.
Yeah.
But and what time does Bouzoukia end? I have no fucking clue. Nobody knows.
Maybe Bouzoukia doesn't end.
Maybe it doesn't.
Oh, shit. Maybe it's been going on since the last 2
And then especially when it comes to like my girlfriend's family members and other of their friends, because I've seen these people go to bed at like 9:30 p.m.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like they go to bed like early. But then it's like 3-4 a.m. and they're like, let's say they're like ready, they're like drunk, but they're like, hey, food? Like, what's up? And I'm like, The fuck happened? Like, these are like the most tired people.
Legend.
They just turn into fucking party animals.
That's so fire.
But yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I think I'm gonna dance for the first time. I think it's good. I think, I did like one like group one time, but I never did like a solo dance.
Look at you.
So I might try that.
My boy Dylan.
Very interesting. All the way. Also, the guys who dance, terrible, atrocious.
How far Dylan's come. Dylan used to come inside this house and not say hi to anybody, and
And
now
not
he's
say
dancing
goodbye.
with Greek restaurants.
And now maybe
You're gonna do it.
maybe I'll do
You're
it.
gonna do it for me.
I'll do it.
You don't even have to film it, or just when you do it, just remember me. Bobby told me to, and I'll be at home crying. Got you, pal.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I feel like I would close that with just saying that I want to make like a better Bouzoukia. I want to make like a high class, like one that's like fucking crazy. There's like celebrities go, I feel like that would kill.
I can spin this somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can we make a holiday?
Okay.
Can we make our own like joystick festivus?
Oh, shit. Should it be around the holidays?
It should, right?
Okay.
I feel like that's fair. We need to find that gap in the holidays.
I like that.
Because like Halloween's late October. There's technically nothing early November.
Wait, so what's
my birthday's
what's after Thanksgiving? What's a good December 7th?
Yeah, early
You know what
December.
I mean? Like
That's
December
good.
6th.
Yeah, like early
Yeah.
December.
So an early December holiday.
Like before the 10th,
and we
First
call
2 weeks.
we call it Saint Melman's Day.
Saint
Melman.
Saint Melman.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hope that's a real saying.
No, that's not.
Do a quick Google
It
search.
definitely is not a real
Let me do a
saying.
quick look up.
I don't even know where I was gonna go with that. I wasn't even going in like a religious direction.
I got really excited for a second, but it's Dr. Melman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that's a real fucking thing.
Nah, so Saint Melman's Day.
Okay.
We will celebrate it December 6th.
Okay.
And we will we'll order funnel cake and let's do something super
We
obscure.
need like we need like a thing. We need like a thing that goes on like the table,
like a
or
7-layer dip or something.
Yeah. Oh, no, not even a food. Like
Or just like a random object.
like a knickknack.
Okay.
Like a knickknack that we interact with in some way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like an orb.
So now there's an altar aspect to this holiday.
Yeah, I'm not just like it's like a statue of an elephant that's like that big.
Okay.
Something like that.
And,
And elephants
and we kneel in front of it and we all just pray to it and we don't do anything else that's fun. Yeah, that sounds great. An orb though?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Or maybe it's like we have like a ball.
Some type of obelisk, perhaps.
No, I feel like we have a handball and we just peg it at each other.
St. Melman's Day. We found it.
And then when you get pegged with the ball, you have to go get the other person water. Be like, hey man, you're thirsty.
You know what's the sad part of this conversation? I distinctly remember a time when we were like 19 and 20 and we did shit like this. We were so bored and had nothing else to do that we were like, all right, I'm just gonna throw my phone at you really hard. Like dumb shit like that. Most of that is Jose's fault.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds like you and Jose in your room just kind of fucking winging it. Be like, what if I put this over there?
And people think Jose's not creative. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta get it out of that motherfucker. The other day, fucking Jose was telling me, because we have a video. And what's interesting is nobody, even no one who's ever seen as much Joystick in their life has ever seen this video. The only people who've seen this video are the 5 of us.
Correct.
And that is that weird video that Jose made that one night in my room, like to the techno music where like the shots just change. For the record, some of my favorite shots, cinematographically speaking, come from that dumbass short that I've ever made.
Okay.
So in talking with Jose about it, he was like, we definitely have to do another one. And in my head, I was like, yeah, we'll make it bizarre. Jose gave me a fucking incredibly detailed visual story.
I mean, no. Jose is one of the most, like, I would say you're really good at, like, visualizing something and making it come true to your vision. Jose can 1-for-1 that shit sometimes. And it's like, how did you really...
He was like, we should do it in a mall, right? And it starts here. I'll be 3 stories up. You'll be on one. It'll be you looking up, me looking down, and then eventually we part ways, and the rest of the video is just us popping up in different locations, but we still make eye contact. And I was like... The fact that I'm visualizing it as good as I am.
I see it. Like, I'm imagining, like, a late 2000s mall, too. I'm not even imagining, like, a current day mall.
For sure, yeah.
Like, I'm about to go dance in my Jinko jeans in this mall.
Yes.
In the closed Sears mall.
Oh, word. You have to go to Montgomery Ward.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that was good.
We're 30 minutes in.
Okay, nice.
We need like a good 8 more minutes.
I feel like we played Deal or No Deal again. Before this started, I made Jerry by force put on the Roku Deal or No Deal app. And that was a lot. That was the most fun I've had all week.
There's honestly so much to talk about it. It's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. Not just the models that they get to hold the briefcases, but even the host, who's not Howie Mandel. They're all vector images of like a dress or a suit, and then they just kind of like paste the real person's face on top of it. It makes no fucking sense.
Some of them are smiling. Some of them are just like straight
serious
face,
model faces.
I feel like they should have just put like celebrities. Like fuck it.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean? What are you gonna get?
Like that
copyrights
Charles
for?
Barkley mugshot. And fucking, I think the weirdest thing for me, or not the weirdest, the funniest thing for me is that we're playing the game, and then Jerry gets an offer from the banker for $50,000, and he's like, "What?" And I look at him and I'm like, "Are you gonna take the offer? Or are you gonna keep playing?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "Do you know how to play Deal or No Deal?" And he's like, "Nah."
And to think of how like cool, like laid back and cool Jerry is of a person to just go along, not even ask the rules, just be like, "Yeah, whatever, bro, 17."
And what even makes me laugh is like the first briefcase Dylan picks is like $750,000.
The second
and Jerry's
worst
probably
one.
like, "Let's fucking go."
That's what I thought.
Called that shit.
Fucking great. Let's go. Jeez, it's not like I won't even know the hard ones, bro.
Oh man, I used to hate that fucking show.
It's just like I said, it's like not trivia, so it's
like,
very.
Yeah, I feel like you're just making me do
It's
math
gambling.
in my head.
It's gambling, right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just gambling.
Mm-hmm.
It's gambling, and then the banker's like, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't."
So what am I supposed to do if I don't? So like if I didn't take the deal, what happens?
Okay,
It keeps going.
It keeps going. Like I think at the start, I don't know the specifics. It kind of works in like a pyramid thing, where there's like 20 cases or 30 cases. At the start, you could get rid of like 10.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next round, it's like 5, and then 4, and then 3. But the shit is like if you get more of the high amounts off of the board, like if the banker knows that all you have left is like less than 75,000, he's gonna give you shitty offers to stop playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if he knows that you have like $1 million, $500,000 on the board, he might give you like, "Listen, I'll give you 100,000 if you stop playing right now." So it depends on the stakes of the game.
Like we were playing and you got like 50K because after the 750 you picked all low numbers.
Yeah.
So it was like, "Oh, you're doing pretty well." So
what's like a good number to get?
Like for you or to see in the case?
Like to get offered.
I mean, it kind of depends, right? Like,
I mean, it depends what you think you have in the briefcase, but I would say anything over like 75 to 100 would probably be good because there's not many high number briefcases.
Yeah.
There's only 250, 500, 750, and $1 million.
And the other thing is, like if let's say by whatever chance you get to the end of the game and you have like the $1 million, the 750, and the 500, he might just straight up be like, "I'll give you 250,000 right now."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but it's luck dependent.
Yeah.
So it's still fucking gambling, you know.
Yeah.
Not to mention Howie Mandel was the driest host of all mankind.
And the thing is that it worked and it like revitalized his career. It
kind of did. Yeah.
It really did. It was like he went from not getting work and getting commercials to having a show that was syndicated in like 70 countries.
Yeah, and now he's on fucking America's Got Talent, which is a show that's syndicated in 70,000 countries.
Yeah, it's all of them.
Don't quote me on that. There's about 70,000 countries.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Join us next week where we explain another game show to Jerry.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Can we do that every week?
Yeah. Next week's Lingo.
We could do Lingo. We could do Minute to Win.
I've never even heard of Lingo.
Yo, Lingo was good. Any of the word, I don't know what it is. Maybe I also like Scrabble, so maybe that's it.
Lingo's pretty good.
But any of like the word ones are usually pretty good. Like Chain Reaction's also good.
Well, the original Lingo was good. They massacred it because they brought it back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because Lingo was a game that kind of mixed like words with bingo. So you would get, how did it work? You would get like a ball to come out and it would have a letter, right?
Yeah.
And you had to like make the word out or something like that.
I think so.
Something to that nature. But they revived the show recently. They called it Lingo, but now it just plays like Wordle as a game show. It's not the exact same format, so it's not as fun. Yeah. Chain Reaction, though.
Chain Reaction.
We even got Jose in on that one night.
Well, what else is good? Catch 21 with Alfonso Ribeiro.
Oh, that was the fucking best. Imagine blackjack mixed with trivia. That was so hype.
Huh.
If you got the question right, hit me, motherfucker. So hype. Oh, I loved it. Now he's got to do America's Funniest Videos. Ooh.
Go back to being Carlton. What we really want. The dance.
Oh, he hosts that?
Yeah, America's Funniest Video. Fucking, I guess we're done with the game show talk, but one final thing to talk about, which is kind of funny. I have a cousin. Shout out to my cousin Danny. Mm-hmm. You guys know my cousin Felix, right?
Yes.
So my cousin Danny is my cousin Felix's brother. Danny, you guys don't really see him around because he's like, I think, since he's been like 19 and he's probably like in his 30s now or like 29. He's never really like living in New York. He like travels or like moves around a lot. Okay. So I think now he's living in Texas and he works for an airline. I don't remember what airline, not that it matters. But Danny has a very like interesting way where he just becomes viral a lot. Okay. So like I think it was like a year or two ago, he was doing like the baggage on a plane for his airline, and somebody who was in the plane took a video of Danny on the tarmac like dancing and like with a fan and everything. And my cousin is very gay, but just like super flamboyantly dancing and guiding the cart. And it was like a senator, and the senator made a tweet about it, and he said something like, this airline needs to promote or like give bonuses to people like this who make our days or whatever. So shout outs to this guy. Yeah. And then my cousin Danny posted it like, that's me. We're like, oh shit, that's crazy. So then that happened. And then like a year ago or even less, like the airline sponsored him, or like not sponsored him. They featured him in like a professional interview where they came out and filmed him and everything. I see. I know those. And it's like a legit airline too. But where I'm leading up to is, my cousin Danny first became viral from a video that he filmed. I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on it and put it here. So my cousin Danny drunkenly one night was hanging out with some friends in wherever he was living, and they started, eventually the kids started it, going down the stairs on an air mattress, like just the stair slide. And then Danny wanted to show them how it's really done. And, Danny proceeded to stand at the top of the stairs.
Have I seen this video?
Go down, and instead of sliding down the stairs, he flips over the air mattress and then just tumbles down the stairs. And it looks like he fucks himself up, but it's hilarious. I hate to say it. Real quick,
I might have seen.
You might have seen it. One of my favorite things is when we first saw him after that happened and the video came out. I remember I asked him, I was like, "Did it hurt?" He was like, "Did it fucking hurt? I had a bruise on my leg for like 6 weeks after that." I was like, "Shit." But the reason I'm saying this whole story is that the video actually got featured on America's Home Videos.
Oh, nice.
I actually asked him for it, and I think he sold the rights or whatever. So I have the video of like the raw video, but he has the video of it appearing on America's Funniest Home Videos. And what's even funnier is Alfonso Ribeiro does like the fucking like the quote thing on top of the video. And when you see my fat gay cousin Danny like falling down the stairs, he's like, "This is why you never trust dad with the kids." And we just all started fucking dying. He's like, "Who does he think I am? I ain't no dad." Bro, shit had me rolling. So shout out to Danny and shout out to Alfonso Ribeiro, aka Carlton.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's amazing.
I feel like he hosts something else now, but I
feel like he hosts remember Carson Daly had a show and was like after all the other ones, maybe something like that.
Doesn't he still have that show? Ribeiro host. I'm just curious.
Let's figure this out. I just thought of a really good idea. So we saw how Jerry didn't recognize that Alfonso Ribeiro was Carlton.
Yeah.
So I feel like we choose the celebrity name and Jerry has to figure out who it is. You know what I mean?
Like
or vice versa.
What are they famous for?
Yeah, what are they famous for? Who's this Curtis Jackson's 50 Cent, shit like that.
I like it. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Yeah. Because even then, there's tons of examples of in comedy movies and stuff where you see a guy and you're like, I know that guy, but you don't know his name. Adam Sandler has 4 or 5 actors like that, where they will just pop up in a movie. And
like Dante, and you only know them as that guy. Yeah.
Who's Dante? Is Dante the one I'm thinking of?
Dante's the one who got arrested that one time. I think I showed you the video.
Okay.
He's the pot, not the pothead, the dealer from Grandma's Boy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
The monkey.
Yeah. He's in everything.
Fucking. No, I was just going to say, I was confused because I wasn't sure if Alfonso Ribeiro hosted Dancing with the Stars. But not only did this G fucking win a season of Dancing with the Stars, now he hosts it.
What a legend, bro.
This guy's just taking over all the Tom Bergeron shit, man.
Shout outs to
What's Tom Bergeron
Alfonso
up to?
because like when he hosted Catch 22, I was like, look at this schmuck trying to make it as a host. You know, a great show.
Honestly, I liked
But
him.
he made it.
I felt that way when he was on AFV. I was like, all right, you need to chill, bro.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is Tom Bergeron doing that Alfonso
He's probably
stole all this
retired,
shit?
bro. He's old.
Really?
Tom Bergeron, he's pretty old. He's in his 60s, no?
But Alfonso's up there too.
Ah, true.
Fucking Tom Bergeron is 68.
Yeah.
But what the fuck does he do now?
With his grandkids.
Nah.
He's in Canada. I don't even know if he's Canadian.
Yeah, you gotta be retired.
Apparently in 2020 he competed on The Masked Singer.
Oh, no.
But I think that's enough of TV hosts.
Honestly, knowing me and Bobby, we could go on about like TV,
for
pop
sure.
culture for way too long.
Shouts to Kirk Fogg from fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Shout outs to Dick Wolf.
Dun dun.
Have
Anyway,
you seen the new Dick Wolf show? It's not new, but FBI.
There's like a new Dick Wolf.
I know,
show
but
every
FBI.
year. I've seen my mom watch it. Yeah, I've seen parts.
Everyone's mom likes FBI. Fucking great show.
He's the one who does all the Chicago shows.
Yeah, he does everything.
All right, enough of this. Jam, Yam, Bam, and Slam of the week.
Dun, dun.
Oh, he's not here. Jam, Yam, and Bam
Yeah.
of the week. I forget sometimes.
Bomb.
You two, I get confused.
The bomb.
I'll go ahead. I just think it's funny that my last 3 songs that I've added to my jams playlist are actually songs from not YouTubers per se, but people who kind of got like famous via like they're legit musicians, but they got famous through like social media.
I see.
So the one I'm picking is from an R&B singer named Jesse Gold with the song "Down for Me" that I've been waiting for a couple weeks for because he posted a TikTok a couple weeks of like a snippet of the song, and I was like, I want to listen to that song in full. And it finally came out like 2 days ago.
And it's good.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty good.
Put it on the yams.
Sounds like an old school NSYNC vibe, which I like.
Nice. My yam of the week is going to be "Meet Me at the Exit" by Ghostsocial. Hyper pop, emo-y type vibes. Very good.
Fire.
This guy's great. His voice sounds way better slowed down or like regular pitch. You know, I'm starting to get annoyed with the whole pitch shift thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just want a mellow song.
I feel that.
The vibe, yeah.
My song of the week is "Run It Up" by Tyler the Creator featuring Tizo Touchdown
Hey.
off the "Call Me If You Get Lost" album. I haven't listened to that one as much. It's not one of the more popular ones, right? Everyone's into like the
Flower Boy and the other one, yeah.
All right.
Igor.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the Joystick Show, episode 155.
Exactly.
That was a fun one.
That
we
was
gotta
nice.
do some segments, talk some cartoon dogs.
Very laid back, but I mean that was an episode. If
No,
anyone,
for
everyone
sure. I had
says
a
it's not
good
an
time.
episode, yeah.
You gotta go fuck yourself.
Anyone says it's not an
chilling.
episode. That's an
Before
episode.
you go fuck yourself, make sure to go ahead and like this episode of the Joystick Show. And make sure to go ahead and subscribe to Team Joystick. Get ready. I know I say big things a lot, but we're getting very organized here on the channel to the point where it's kind of starting to freak me out. Like I'm waiting for the rug to get pulled under.
Yeah.
But if all goes well, you might be able to see some new Chef Sons episode in September.
Cooking.
Might be able to see a new podcast set in September. Let's just hope it all goes through because it's looking very nice. I'm trying to take what we do here at Joystick, which is already pretty decent, and elevate it even more.
Whole nubba level.
Whole nubba.
Whole
Nubba. But until next week, guys, remember, if you're driving around the corner, whether it be an ice cream cone, a 6-pack, a blowjob, do so responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Anything else? I think I covered it.
Yeah, you did. That's all the bases right there.
And don't pee at the Alamo. Don't do that. Don't forget it either.